Welcome to this week's Kindness Cafe podcast. Grab a cup of coffee, tea, or your favorite snack, relax, and join us for another uplifting story. I am Seema Raj, your host. Are you a high school senior who wants to go to college but cannot for some reason? Well, this may be your lucky day. Today we're going to tell you how your dreams and aspirations may have a chance to come true. All thanks to a local nonprofit organization who sincerely cares about you and your future. Let's meet today's guests, Yumi and Mike, who head up the High Bridge Foundation out of Bowie, Maryland. Hey, Yumi and Mike, thank you so much for joining us on Kindness Cafe today. So, Yumi, you are actually carrying on your family's legacy by continuing on with High Bridge Foundation. Can you tell us how your parents started it all?
Hi, Seema. Thank you for having us on Kindness Cafe. Yes, I am so proud and happy to be working alongside my parents on their legacy. They incorporated High Bridge Foundation with the goal of helping young people back in February 2012 when my dad retired from the U.S. Department of Education after over 40 years of public service. Then in that March, my dad had a birthday/retirement party, and he used all the money received as gifts to kick off our scholarship program for underserved youth.
And that gesture stemmed from your parents' own personal struggle to get a good education. Can you tell us about their inspiring story?
Yes, Seema. They had so many obstacles holding them back, but despite these major roadblocks, they never gave up. At the age of 5, my dad got spinal meningitis and lost his hearing. But through a combination of hard work, family support, mentoring, and scholarships, I'm proud to say that he is the first Black deaf person to receive a PhD from Gallaudet University. That's where he met my mom, who grew up in the poor, tough section of Manila, Philippines. Her family saw little or no value in educating girls, but still she worked multiple jobs to support herself through undergrad at the University of the Philippines and graduate school at Gallaudet. As different as their backgrounds were, they shared common values in education and the passion to pay it forward to other young people who faced similar roadblocks.
What huge accomplishments, too. And then these common experiences gave birth to High Bridge Foundation. Another interesting fact to me is where the name of the foundation came from. High Bridge is actually the name of a road near Yumi's parents' home. So you all named your foundation High Bridge because bridges help people reach a goal or place. They serve a purpose to connect us to one another. I just love that so much. And the goal is to reach, connect, serve, and empower young people from underserved communities so they may achieve their full potential and become contributing members of society. So tell me exactly what your scholarship program provides for these youngsters.
The first year, back in 2013, we awarded 5 $1,000 scholarships. We were so proud and excited to have done that much. Our scholarship selection committee told our board of directors that it was too difficult to choose only 5 awardees, especially when their hearts went out to the applicants who showed the most resilience and fortitude in facing and overcoming challenges. And their grades were good or markedly improved, but not perfect or stellar. So the next year, 2014, we gave another 5 $1,000 scholarships, plus the first five $500 book awards to acknowledge and encourage and celebrate these strong students and other scholarship programs may overlook. Over the years, we've gained more support from our donors and even people who wanted to sponsor entire scholarships. We've been able to do an increase in both the number of awards and their amounts. In 2019, we started awarding 5 $2,000 scholarships and 7 $1,000 book awards. We will be doing the same thing this year.
Lots of money. So since 2013, the foundation has awarded almost $80,000 for 45 scholarship programs or awards and 40 book awards. That is so exciting for you guys as well as the recipients. Who is eligible to apply for these scholarships, and in what areas must they live in to apply?
To be eligible, you must be graduating from a public, private, or chartered high school in the District of Columbia, Anne Arundel County, Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Charles County, Howard County, Montgomery County, and Prince George's County in Maryland, and Alexandria City, Arlington County, and Fairfax County in Virginia. You must also be accepted to a trade school, community college, or university.
Wow, that is a large number to cover, which means a lot of kids have the opportunity to make their dreams come true. What is the number one criteria you look for as a deciding factor to help someone?
What sets Highbridge Foundation scholars and book awardees apart are perseverance, growth, and success despite their struggle. We give hardship condition the most weight, greater than the rest of the criteria, which is academic achievement, demonstrated leadership, and community service. Examples of hardship may include poverty, immigration, or adversity, such as a disability, tragedy, or trauma. When orienting new selection committee members, I explained that my parents would have been excellent candidates for our scholarships.
Yes, you are so right, Yumi. They were the perfect candidates for this. And Mike, you did mention trade school and community college earlier. So your scholarship program is not only for students going to four-year colleges and universities.
Yes, that's another distinction of our program. We understand that college isn't for everyone and that it's not the only educational pathway to empowerment and opportunity. We are firm believers in education for all and lifelong learning.
Even more opportunities for more people. That is so awesome. So, over the years, Yumi, your foundation has really given so many kids the opportunity for a brighter future. Tell me about one specific example where this has helped someone in need, someone who really, really stands out in your mind.
Due to all the closures last year, we were unable to host our annual scholarship awards brunch on the beautiful campus of Gallaudet University. But the year before, in 2019, one of our most memorable moments wasn't even part of the presentations or speeches. An awardee was seated at the table near my parents. Her parents couldn't make it that day, so she had come alone. There she was, reading through the program, focused on the bios of the awardees and the scholarship selection committee. And then my mom heard her say aloud, "These people picked me?" She couldn't believe that this group of PhDs, college professors, teachers, engineers, journalists, whose careers and educations she admired her back, saw something special in her. Moments like this remind us that it's about so much more than the monetary award. When we recognize and honor all that these young people overcome to achieve academic and personal success, we provide an invaluable, immeasurable boost of esteem.
My God, I can't even imagine. What a wonderful, wonderful feeling to see how happy you've made someone else. I always say making others happy will definitely make you happy. We see it, it is done. So, where can someone get the scholarship guidelines and application to apply, and what is this deadline?
The scholarship guidelines and application for the 2021-2022 school year are on our website, www.highbridgefoundation.org. Complete applications with all required materials like transcript, letters of recommendations, short essay must be received, not postmarked by, but received on or before May 15th.
Perfect. That's about 2 weeks for people to get their stuff in. And when will you announce the winners?
Scholarship awardees will be notified by phone and or email on June 14. The phone calls are my mom's favorite part, actually. She loves giving the great news and sharing the excitement.
I love that. I don't blame her. I can imagine that moment when you give someone that wonderful news. That is what it's all about. That's when you know your kindness has paid off. How can someone who is interested in applying contact you?
Interested applicants or anyone who has questions about the scholarship program can reach us by email. The address is scholarship@highbridgefoundation.org.
Lastly, Yumi and Mike, what message would you like to give to our listeners today out there listening to this podcast?
We couldn't do this without the vision of our founders, Dr. and Mrs. Hairston, the guidance of our fellow directors, and especially the steadfast support of our donors and volunteers. So if you have a vision or an idea of a way to help others, you cannot do it yourself. Or you can gather a team to make an impact even bigger.
Like Mike, I'm so grateful to our donors and volunteers for growing and sustaining our scholarship program. Out of everyone, our selection committee has the most difficult job, choosing just 12 awardees from a big pool of qualified and deserving applicants. I'll tell you what I tell the committee. It's hard work, and it's heart work, and it's worth it.
So worth it. I agree with you guys completely. Hard work is hard work for both your foundation and the lucky winners of these generous scholarships. Scholarships really are the best form of financial aid because it's free money that doesn't have to be repaid. It is truly, truly a gift. Yumi and Mike, I cannot thank you enough for joining us today on Kindness Cafe and getting the word out there to hundreds of kids who can get a chance to get a good education and secure their future. I really wish you all the best for the future of Highbridge Foundation. Continue to soar higher and higher every year. And I wish all the kids who apply for these awards the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Seema, for having us on Kindness Cafe and helping us spread the word so we can hopefully reach more candidates.
Yes, we are very grateful for this opportunity.
It is truly my pleasure to help you guys succeed in your journey. Thank you so much for letting me part of it. And with that, another Kindness Cafe journey comes to an end, but will be the beginning of a new journey for someone out there. I am truly thankful to all of these wonderful, selfless, giving people who are making true efforts to better the world for others. Hats off to all of you. And I am so happy that I have the pleasure of telling your heartfelt stories. We want to thank all of our listeners for joining us today. Next time, you will meet another unique guest and hear their inspiring story. And if any of you have an uplifting story to share, please do contact me directly so we can all hear about it together. Until next time, stay safe, healthy, and remember, living is giving.